Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to my channel. My name is Rivka. And as I'm working here today with the felt and soaping it and working it out, this is like I'm making a scarf with, I think it's an alpaca, alpaca wool with handmade embroidery of some sort, and I made a couple of little hats also from alpaca. As I'm working it and soaping it and playing with it, I was just thinking that it's probably a good time to talk about what is actually happening. I had a few people asking what I think is happening in the world and where are we, what are we doing? And I'm not talking political, I'm not interested in talking politics, not on this YouTube thing, but I am trying to talk about us as spiritual being, as what is our journey, what are we doing? And I was talking to a really nice, amazing friend of mine this morning and trying to put it in perspective. So for those of you who watched Lord of the Ring, there is a scene there where Gandalf is standing on a bridge and he's telling that big fire monster, the Broggle or whatever you call it, you shall not pass. And he smashed the bridge, and the Bolger, whatever you call it, the fire monster falls down, and in the last minute he throws up his whip and grab Gandalf with the last bits of the whip down into this abyss where they have this fight, and in the end Gandalf come out white and amazing and help in the journey of saving Middle Earth and all that. There's other times when you think about it. If you see the story of a fight in the street or somewhere, and there's a lot of people standing around. They can already see what's happening. Everyone knows what's going on. Everyone knows who's the goodie and who's the baddie and all that sort of stuff. But the one is really bullying, and the one that is the force that is on the wrong side, pick up a hand of sand and just chuck it in the air, and anyone around gets sand in their eyes or whatever, have to clean it up, wait a while until. But in the meantime, everyone has seen what's going on. And I think right now we are in that time where we are seeing the last glitters, and they're awful and they're bad and they're difficult to watch and they hurt people, and by no means it's fun time. But at the same time, we are seeing everyone around seeing exactly what happened and knowing exactly who's right and who's wrong, and starting to actually understand where we are and what have we done that is right for us, and what have we done that's not right for us, and how to move forward. You see people sharing their vegetables and exchanging in many different towns, particularly here where we are, but I've seen on social media quite a few places that people do the same. You see people doing with healing, doing healing on all sorts of places on the earth, realizing that we need to clear ley lines, and we have to be involved in sending healing and love to this earth and to the trees and to the plants and to the animals, and be involved. We see people that are going away from poison and toxin, and instead of that trying to find different ways of using things in their garden. We see a lot of very, very positive things, and before 40 years ago, or maybe 30 years ago, not 40 years ago, I'm exaggerating, 30 years ago, when we were working in environment center and we were trying to explain people not to use toxic and all that sort of stuff, we were very few and our voices were not very strong, and not many people followed it. Some did, but a lot of people just found it much easier to use what was available and to slowly just fall into it. A lot of people believed what the doctors told them or what the media told them and follow the same path, even though, you know, for a little while or for even a long while they were part of that sort of journey of trying to find better ways of using the environment and better medication and herbal and all that sort of stuff. But they were lacking the strength to actually following through. And also there's just so much temptation out there, and there's so many ways of what we think is easy way of living, which later on we discover, which is, it might be comfortable for a little while, and it could be a long while for 20, 30 years, and then your body just says, well, I actually can't deal with that. So I think that we are going in a good way, and I feel that most of us that are trying to understand what's happening are, as long as we continue positively, as long as we take ourselves away from that negativity, we see something that's negative, you walk away from it. If you hear someone talking, just being negative, even if it's someone that you followed for a while, if it's a friend, you walk away. You think in your mind, is this thing really going to help the world? Is this thing really going to make us better people? Are we going to feel better for listening to this? And if not, walk away from it. Even if they tell you, oh, but you have to hear the truth. They don't know what the truth is. Nobody knows what the truth is. The truth is made up. Everybody makes their own truth. And the truth keeps changing. History keeps changing. We don't know what really happened. There are certain things that we might be absolutely sure that that's exactly how they happen. And then eventually we'll discover that maybe that wasn't exactly how it happened. Maybe it happened a little bit different. So we need to be very open-minded. We need to be very aware that, you know, this is time for change, and there's going to be a lot of things that we'll discover that are not really what we thought they are, and that's okay. That's okay. We are open. So they told us that this was really good, and now we discover it's poison. Fine. Now we're not going to use it anymore. They told us that this was poison, and now we discover it's really good. Also okay. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for not knowing, because how the hell are you going to know if you know, what you learn comes from school or come from books, and whoever wrote the books, maybe even they didn't know, and whoever gave them the information is the one that twisted it all. And why exactly did they twist it? We don't actually 100% know. We have all sorts of theories. They don't want a lot of people on the earth. They want people to be slaves. They want all sorts of theories, and you can choose whichever one you really want to follow, and that's okay, and that's the whole point. But to keep healthy and to keep well, for that, all we have to do is believe in ourselves, believe in our intuition, find people that want to share their food with you and you can exchange with them. Find people that are willing to give you good information and they don't earn any money out of that information, or if they earn it's sensible. You know, someone gives you a massage for whatever the price is nowadays, they give you a massage and you pay. That's great. But if somebody wants to sell you something that's, you know, they claim is amazing, and really think about it before you spend hundreds and thousands of dollars on things. Just let your body tell you, is it right, is it wrong? Go back to one of the other videos. I showed in one of the other videos how to muscle test with your body. Use it. Use pendulum. Use your intuition. Use your cards. Use whatever you need to use to help you to go, oh, well, maybe I don't have to use this thing right now. Maybe I can wait for a while and see what happens before I make my big spending. And for now, I try to just get healthier, eat good food, drink lots of nice, clean, good water, not take too many things that the doctors or whoever tells me to take if I don't actually absolutely have to. And I'm not saying if someone broke their leg, they shouldn't run to the hospital and get their leg fixed, definitely. But you know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, I'm sending it with lots of love. It's a lot of rumbling today while I'm doing this, and I hope you don't mind, or I hope you enjoy it. Please, if you know anyone that this bit of rumble and jumble that I'm talking about helps, please share it. Just maybe something in the other videos that we did might help to get life better, to get a better meditation, to get a time of quietness, help people to believe that they can listen to the animals and the plants and everything that's around us, because everything can give you an indication. Everything can give you part of your journey and help you in that part of the journey. I believe that very much. And that's it. Lots of love, lots of healing, lots of happiness and joy in this journey. And as everyone says today, I think it is the day for Star Wars. So may the Force be with you.